Hey, Chris, how are you? Like it. Exactly. The first shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, the governor of the great state of New Jersey, Christie.
Woo! Oh, this ought to be good.
You know, Boomer definitely got hit too many times, right? I mean, before I get up here to take shots at him, he takes a shot at me preemptively on the way up on the kitchen joke. Really smart, Boomer.
Yes.
Good move.
Yes.
You know, you figured he played in Jersey long enough to get the way it works on that side of the river, but I guess not. Yeah, go get him. Like I need to be encouraged. John, thank you very much for the introduction, and good afternoon to everybody. I'm a guy from Jersey here at the Waldorf Astoria. How's great? Just great. And when I was approached, obviously, it's a pretty busy week for me since the game is in New Jersey. Come to think of it, the teams are staying in New Jersey. They're practicing in New Jersey, and they're playing in New Jersey, but I hope you guys are having a good time. But despite that, when I was approached about going to this event, I said yes right away. I said, listen, I'll do anything for Super Bowl winning quarterback Boomer Esiason. And then I said, you know, he didn't win that game, did he? That was Joe Montana who won that game, right? Yeah. It's okay, Boomer. I'm sure it's no big deal. Notice Dan Marino's not laughing either over there. All right, so Boomer didn't win the Super Bowl, right? But then I said, well, hey, fine, he's a Jersey guy, right? Anything for a fellow Garden Stater. And then I was told that Boomer is actually not from New Jersey, but he's from Long Island. I said, hi. Long Island? I mean, that's like Staten Island without culture. But I listen, to be fair, I go way back with Boomer, way back. I remember going to games at the Meadowlands in 1993 when Boomer was with the Jets. I booed him there, and I'm happy to boo him here in person. But Boomer, you could judge a man's popularity and by the level of stardom his roast attracts. Look at this dais. This is pretty incredible. I can only assume that you may have been in the 10, you know, they do those 10 lists in the NFL network, right? Yep. The 10 least popular men. They're going to get that. And look at this dais. I mean, Robert Wall, seriously.
Yes. Sir.
Look at Robert. And Robert, apparently at this point, Robert will show up for anything if he's showing up for the Boomer Esiason roast. I mean, I've seen bigger stars after bumping my head, Boomer, than what you've attracted here. I mean, look at this group. What happened? Were Screech and the dog from Frasier busy today? But the real reason I'm here today is to tell you all what an honor it is for the state of New Jersey to be hosting this year's game. And I want to use this occasion to make a big announcement that many of you have been speculating about. So, you know, it's kind of strange, but this may not be the right venue. Maybe my people wouldn't want me to do this, but what the hell? I mean, why not end the suspense now? So I'm going to announce right now, right here, that in 2016, I plan to run for president of the Super Bowl Selection Committee. Now, what the hell do you think I was talking about? John Tisch has done a fine job, but I think John and I agree it's time for a change, and I'm ready to be that guy. But today is really about a man who wrote a children's book named A Boy Named Boomer. That book, of course, is aimed for kids reading at the level of an Oakland Raiders fan, and Boomer hit it right out of the park with that one, Boomer. It was beautiful. It's really, today is about Boomer. That's why all these people are here at the Waldorf Astoria. It's all about Boomer and the great work that he does. And Boomer is one of the 3 greatest quarterbacks in Jets history, which is one of the single saddest things I've ever said in public. I'm trying to think of the other 2. Right, Namath, fine, but then you got...
Nothing.
Yeah, no, I didn't think he had anything. Marino's whispering, Ken O'Brien, Ken O'Brien. Today's about Boomer, though. A man we roast and honor because, honestly, I'm here because we love Boomer. We really do. He's always given of himself to everybody in his team, every teammate that you've ever spoken to, loved Boomer, his community, and to anybody who's in need. And thanks to Boomer for allowing me to subject him to this part of this. He called it on himself for the kitchen comment, but a portion of the proceeds from today's roast go to 3 wonderful organizations, the Boomer Esiason Foundation, the Friars Foundation, and the New York, New Jersey Snowflake Youth Foundation, which has done some amazing stuff surrounding the Super Bowl all across this region. I've been to a lot of them, the Newark Boys and Girls Club the other day and others. We have a place in Brooklyn today that's being assisted, and to all the folks at the NFL and the Snowflake Foundation and to Boomer, I want to thank you for what you're doing for our region. It's really great. Every dollar that you all have contributed here is going to make a difference in someone's life, which is fitting, because Boomer, with his class and his humor and the example he set as a human being, giving to other people, has made a difference in the lives of so many people all across this country. And so, Boomer, I want to thank you for taking some gentle ribbing from a guy from New Jersey. I tried to go as gently as I possibly could, since I'll be appearing on their program tomorrow morning,
yes,
and where he's going to get equal time, I suspect. And they also had me do... When people originally came to me with some ideas about what I should say today, they had me making jokes about Jeff Garlin. And I said to myself, there's no way I'm making jokes about Jeff Garlin. We are like brothers, Garlin and I. And I'm not, I am seriously not making any jokes about Jeff Garlin today, because there'll be other people up here, I'm sure, who will do that. But I will tell you that I feel a real kinship. And Jeff and I have never met until this very moment. But I watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, and I see him trying to handle a completely paranoid, crazy client, and it harkens me back to my time as the governor of New Jersey, trying to deal with a bunch of paranoid, crazy people and make everything run straight. So we're partners, and it's my job now to introduce the guy who I would not make fun of. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Garlin.
Thanks, man. Nice meeting you.